Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Alisia Dragoon for the Genesis and Mega Drive as I drop my controller on the floor. In the first video, which was also the last video, we played through Stage 1, and now it's time to play through Stage 2. So, without any further ado, let's begin. You want to watch out with these lily pads, because when you land on them, that will happen. Also, these guys will apparently get the odd projectile out on me. Fun. Want to watch out for the enemies here as we make our way through this little area. And we're soon going to face our first mini-boss. It's this little worm that jumps around the water. And you want to watch for the little movement in the water so you can tell where it is. And you want to be able to shoot this thing in the face. And hopefully not get hit too much. That would help too. There's some meat for one of the animal friends in case we need one, but I won't be needing one here. Hopefully. In case these things show up off screen, I'm going to be able to hit them just like that. Just need to avoid this thing a little bit more. And eventually destroy it with my own projectile, so that way we can do that. And you want to watch out for anything like that hidden in the water because, well, those things will go right for you and take out some of your health. Managed to find a 1 up there, as well as health for me and for my animal companion should I have one that is in dire need of health. And I'm going to need to be very careful because of the enemies that are going to keep popping up around here. Some enemies will be popping up not only out of the water, but also inside of it as well around here. And of course, the lily pad enemies will start attacking a lot more around here. So I'm going to have to be pretty careful. These things will just keep showing up. Not exactly happy about that. Do want to get to the end of the water here and take out the enemies. Want to make sure that I get on dry land here, because I'm going to need that. And let's go ahead and power up our bird enemy, or bird friend rather. Man, I am so obsessed with having to get away from the enemies, I keep forgetting to call that one the Thunder Raven. And these guys on the platforms, make sure you have max thunder. Make sure you have max attack power, so that way when one shows up, you can immediately take them down. That's not exactly what I call max power, but that'll do. I do want to drop down here, because that'll lead to some cool stuff. That right there, that gray icon is a revive icon. It revives all dead animal companions, but it brings them back at level 1. So if you revive them, which you won't be able to do often, you're going to have to power them back up. And we now have more health, which I am going to need. And, of course, there's some health right there. That's also how you get back up here, by the way. Can you zap the guy? Thank you. This is more health than I was willing to lose at this point. Not exactly thrilled by that, but we can get some back here. and eventually get over here. Now it's time for our boss. You want to jump over these clouds as you're shooting at the open mouth. And you want to watch where this thing goes. It will shoot out a couple of these little leaping flea guys that we saw earlier. Where's it going to pop up from now? You want to jump over him after that. Then stay to the right of him after that. I should have jumped. Right there, by the way. Where are you going to come from now? Alright, that's Flea Men number 1. That's going to be Flea Men number 2. And now it's going to be charge number 1, where they come in from the right and head out from the left. There we go. That's how I should have done it that one time. All right. Well, at least we now have the movement patterns down pat. We just need to be able to survive a little bit. All right. Now for the left charge. Or you're just going to do that. I can still hit you in the mouth while running away either way. And that is stage 2 cleared. At least I did a good job against the boss, despite those enemies giving me a hard time. But now we are approaching this airship, and we got to get on. And now it's time to fight our way through this airship, which we will do in the next video. So join me next time where we fight through this airship for stage 3. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!